Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. So mantra number 20, Kaivalya Upanishad. Anoraniyan ahameva tadvat mahan aham vishwamaham vichitram puratanoham purushohamishaha hiranmayoham shivarupamasmi. What's the meaning? That I am the smaller than the smallest. And also, I am the most vast. I am the manifold universe, and it's amazing. I am the inscient one, the Purusha. I am the supreme ruler. I am that effulgent one, and by nature I am ever auspicious. What I am means Atma is different from everything else. Time, space, causation. But through that only we can recognize Atma, like in elementary geometry. Suppose point A is defined, point B is defined, and it is told point C is there in between, and everything is told. Through point A and point B, we can find out point C. Though there is no connection with the point C and point A, or the point C and point B, but through the known factor, we identify the unknown. Likewise, in Brahma Vidya also, we give all the examples which are perceived by our sense organs. Means they are limited. So through the limited indicators, we find out the unlimited. Now the question is smaller than the smallest, Anoraniyan, and also the most vast, means bigger than the biggest. Mahatoho, Mahataha, Mahiyan. So the moment we are told that the truth is smaller than the smallest, the intellect can comprehend it. When the mantra declares that it is vaster than the vast, the intellect can understand it. The concepts of vastness and minuteness are easily apprehended by the intellect. You know, in dance or in drama or in our day-to-day conversation, we use that things. Add pinch of salt in the dish, or I love you this much. I went to the mountain. This is this much of big. Is it this much? But with the postures, I could express, and to whom I am expressing, he or she can apprehend it. So the thing is, concepts of vastness and minuteness are easily appreciated by the intellect. But in the world outside, these two contrary qualities can never remain as qualities of one and the same object. At the same time, something is smaller than the smallest, and at the same time, bigger than the biggest. It's not possible. So the thing is, thus, through the known meaning, that which is comprehensible, the all-pervading reality is indicated. The all-pervading space is at once in the minutest channel in the hair, as well as it is the space in which the universe moves about, explore themselves out, explain and explains out, explore out, and reform themselves again. The mantra in its opening line reminds us very other scriptures, we have studied or we have heard, like in Mundaka Upanishad. If we consider in the third Mundak, seventh mantra, Brihatcha tad divyamachintarupam Sukshmacha tat sukshmataram vibhati Durat sudure tad ihantike cha Durat sudure tad iha antike, farthest, far from the farthest, tad iha antike, nearest, nearer than the nearest, cha pashyat pashyat svihaiva nihitam guhayam, in Mundaka Upanishad. Then in Ishavasya, if we consider, if we can remember the seventh mantra, seventh mantra or fifth mantra, Tade jati tanne jati taddure tadvantike tadantarasya sarvasya tadu sarvasyasya bahyataha tad ejati tad na ejati tad dure tad vantike tad antarasya sarvasya tad u sarvasya asya vahyataha. If you want to explanation of this mantra, please go to Beauty of Vedanta YouTube channel and listen to it. Ishavasya Upanishad. Then in Kathopanishad, Kathopanishad, Dvitiya Valli, 20th mantra. Anoraniyan mahato mahiyan atmasya jantor nihito guhayam tamak kratuf pashyati vita shokaha dhatuf prasadan mahimanamatmana. Here also the same terminology we get. Anoho aniyan, mahataha mahiyan. Here in Kaivalya Upanishad also, in 20th mantra, the same phrase we got. Now it is told Vichitram. I am the manifold universe. It is amazing. Why? In the stillness of meditation, when the all-pervasiveness is apprehended, the pluralistic worlds, which is perceived, felt, and thought of, and dissolve themselves to be the non-dual reality, and I, the spirit alone, thereafter exists. This experience is the end of all personalities, and the individual ego stands, dumbfounded, still stultified in the staggering revelation. So, when we recognize ourselves as Atma, where there is no connection with my body, mind, and intellect, then, and Atma, the spirit is I am, then no bodily pain, mental pain, intellectual agony, there is no connection with me. So when I am recognized as Atma, then everything, all my sorrows and problems are falsified. And that is amazing. This state of mind is indicated by the term Vichitram, or amazing. In earlier mantra also we have explained about Vichitram. Then it is told Puratana Aham. Puratanaha Aham. I am the ancient one. Truth is ever eternal, Sanatana, ever eternal. Truth, because Trikale Tishtati iti Sat. This is the definition of truth. What was always there, which will be always there, that is present, that is truth. And it is Anadi, it has no beginning, means it is beginningless, it is Ananta, it is endless. So, truth is ever Sanatana and never modern, that now truth has come. Means truth is not newly found out or recently invented things. Everything discovered has an existence even before the date of its discovery. although it was then lying hidden behind a veil of non-apprehension. This is ignorance is lifted up with the knowledge, and the apprehended truth is recognized and experienced as that which was always present. So, what I did, I really cognized, means recognized. And together, I recognized the truth. There is cognition, it's not new cognition, it is a recognition. Because of something, because of the force of the desire, because of the attachment with the objects, because the attachment with my body mind complex, I forgot about myself. I was unable to cognize myself. Always I was ending up with the body mind intellect complex. I was getting associated with it. And not only there was no trouble, no problem if I got associated with my body, mind, intellect complex. But I was possessing their problem as my problem. That was the problem. So when after having that knowledge from Guru and Shastra, what happened? I recognized the truth. Means I recognized who am I. So if I don't apprehend myself from non-apprehension, always misapprehension happens. If I don't know the thing, anything else, then misunderstanding takes place. When I can recognize or I can find out myself what I am as truth, and there is misapprehension, then I think I am this body, I am Divakar Chaitanya, I am this mind, I am so and so, I am the Swami or Brahmachari of Chinmaya mission. Then all that problem happens. The person came, did not do pranam to me. You know how egoistic that person started discussing about others. So, but when I recognize myself as truth, all my bodily, mental, intellectual problems stop giving problem to me. They will be there. Don't think whenever you will acquire knowledge, all the problems will be dissolved. Problems will be there because everything has its own karma, own realm. Even karma has the karma. Everything has its karma. It will come and go, but it will stop affecting me. That is the beauty of Vedanta. Now, Purusha, the conscious spirit that vitalizes all the inner matter layers around us, Prakriti, both in their gross and subtle form, is called the Purusha. See, this body is verily inert, verily gross. As a student of Vedanta, we know that some principles are there inside by which that inert, grossified composition looks like alive, it is functioning. Behind that, mind is there, that is also inert, but it is functioning. Behind mind, there is intellect, that is also inert, but functioning. By which principle all the inert matter looks like live. That principle is called Purushaha. Puri Shayanat iti Purushaha. Puri means the Nagaram, the city. So in this city, having 9 gates, having 9 gates, the city is inert, but ये नवद्वार वाला जो शहर नगरी जिनके वजह से सचल सजीव दिखाई देता है, उस प्रिंसिपल को पुरुष कहलाते हैं. The presiding deity in whose light and glory the inert matter springs up into dynamic existence, vibrant with its ability, capacities, and capabilities, physical, mental, intellectual, is called the Purusha. I am the Purusha, the inscient one. Now, Isha, that Shabda is there. In Ishavasya Upanishad, I have explained enough, more than enough, about this particular word, Isha. So the ruler, Isha. In Sanskrit, Isha means who does Ishitritva, the controlling one. So who is the governor? Who is the controller? Who gives all powers of expression to all organs and limbs? He is the ruler. He is the Isha. The proprietor of a farm. In that farm, the father of a family, in his own family, the autocratic king, in his own kingdom, are all examples of their lordship in their own fields. Like in a country also, there is fishery minister, finance minister, and so, education minister. But prime minister heads everything else. If he wants, he can change as education minister as coal minister of coal. If he wants, the minister of coal can be shifted as the minister of education. কয়লা কালো শিক্ষা নিয়ে আমরা করি ভিক্ষা. So the thing is, so the prime minister has the controlling power to the whole cabinet. Clear? So the thing is, Nothing happens in a field that is not sanctioned by its overlord, and everything that is happening in his domain is ordered, regulated, controlled, and administered by the master of the domain. The life presiding over the various personalities in us is the one factor without whom none of the expressions of life is possible in us. And it is he or she who, with his or her mere presence, lends his or her power to the vehicles to express according to their own cultivated tendencies. In Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, 14th sloka, if we see, then we can find it out. 5th chapter, 14th sloka. Yes. Just a minute. So what it is there? Na kartritvam na karmani lokasya srijati prabhu na karma phala sanyogam svabhavastu pravartate. That is in Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, 14th sloka. Now it is there, Shivarupam Asmi. Aham Shivarupam Asmi. And I am Hiranmaya. Aham. So I am the effulgent one. Hiranmaya means gold and also self-effulgent. And I am the ever auspicious. Aham Shivarupam Asmi. So pure consciousness is a subjective light. It's not objective light that which is lighting others, then the light will go. Maybe in absence of anything else. It's not like that. The subjective light is always on, always self-effulgent. Natatra surya bhati na chandra tarakam. Nema vidyuto bhanti kuto vayam. Tvam eva bhantam anubhati sarvam. You are there, that's why everything is there. Tvameva bhantam anubhati sarvam. Tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. You are here, that is why everything is perceived. So, pure consciousness is a subjective light in which all our experiences are brought home to our knowledge. So in this sense of term, consciousness can be considered as the light that illumines every knowledge. Harihi Om.